Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my first series of videos, Growing Plants for Beginners. In this episode, we'll be talking about plant pots, all the different types, and my recommendations. I'm the host of the Johnny Flowers DIY YouTube channel. The first playlist in this series of videos will be on growing plants for beginners, and the second playlist will be focusing on DIY projects for beginners. If you'd like to follow along, be sure to hit subscribe below. Okay, let's get started. First, let's talk about the different types of pots for plants. Can you guess how many there are? I'll wait. Well, on my list, there's 9 different types of pots. Not including the home DIY ones, and we'll talk about those in another video. The first pot I have on my list is called a coir pot. Spelled C-O-I-R, but pronounced with a K. These are fairly new, eco-friendly, and biodegradable. They come in different shapes and sizes, and they're generally made of coconut, which makes them more environmentally friendly. Here's an example of coir pots. The second type of pot I'd like to talk about are ceramic pots. They're also known as stoneware. And they're usually made more attractive by painting them with waterproof colors. Here is a lovely example of some blue ceramic pots. The next pot on my list are terracotta pots. They're very similar to ceramic pottery. They're made with terracotta clay, which is watertight in nature and porous. They're great for dry soil plants. And they are really good in preventing soil disease and root rot. And here's an example of some terracotta pots. They also come in different shapes and sizes. So the fourth type of pots are plastic pots. And as the name states, these are pots that are made of plastic. These are probably one of the most common pots because of their low cost and even despite the negative environment effects that they cause. The one advantage is they're very easy to maintain. And here are some plastic pots. One good thing about them is that they come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're very easy to come by and very cheap. The one bad thing about them, for me anyway, is that they tend to build up in my garage and I never get rid of them, so they pile up. The fifth kind of pots are wooden pots. They can be transformed and altered into a fancy, beautiful decor piece, but they're usually best used indoors as they deteriorate very quickly due to environmental conditions. If you're going to build one of these, I suggest you use some caution, because when you build them and you stain them, most stains will have a very negative effect on your plants and usually kill them. So it's usually best to use something like tung oil, as this will not harm your plants or pets. It's made from pressing seeds of a tung tree. So the sixth type of pot I have are metal pots. They're usually used for their sophisticated look. One disadvantage is they heat up very quickly, so it's best to use them indoors, or you could do some damage to your plants with the excess heat. Another disadvantage is they're usually more expensive than other common pots that we see. So the seventh type of pot is concrete pots. They're very porous in nature, so water is absorbed or evaporated very quickly. They're very durable, reliable, and long-lasting, of course. And they're best suited for succulent plants. Next will be stone pots. They're not seen very often, but they're becoming more popular because of their new shapes and colors. They're obviously very strong and durable. They're resistant to water. They're great indoor decorative piece, suitable for tiny plants. bonsai plants are a great option for stone pots. Last but certainly not least are baskets. So hanging baskets are a great decor piece, and they're suitable for plants like begonia and tassel ferns. Well, that's the end of my top 9 list of different types of pots. Next episode, we will dive deeper into my favorite type, which is the environmentally friendly, biodegradable nursery pots that are excellent for starting seeds. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you'd like to be notified of new videos and follow me along, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I've also included several links in the comments below. If you're interested in pricing or buying the types of pots mentioned in this video. Thank you for being here, and remember that you are the owner of your own karma. Your happiness and suffering are based on your actions, not your wishes. Take care.